So welcome to AP Biology. I just finished up AP Chemistry. And so the purpose of this video is to just introduce myself as Mr. Grodsky. I'm going to be your son and daughter's AP Chemistry, AP Biology teacher, or your biology teacher this year. And so I'm introducing myself, but I also want to explain the summer assignment and a couple of goals here. Number one goal is to give you an opportunity to love science, particularly AP Bio, and see how it connects to the world around you. Two, I want to give you an opportunity to enjoy this and enjoy science and learn about yourself through this very challenging course, as it is a ninth grade course that we have here, and you're coming from middle school, taking a college course. You're kind of skipping high school in a lot of ways. So I'm your guide, I'm your host, and I'm the person that's going to transition you to thinking like a college student right from middle school. And that takes a lot of work on your part and my part, and we're going to meet halfway. So that's another goal of mine. And then three, of course, is for you to get the best possible grade on that AP. And I am dead serious about that, meaning I am going to do everything I can to get you thinking in the ways from day one that the AP Central wants you to succeed. So the process here is going to take all year, and it starts this summer. And why does it start in the summer? It starts in the summer because very simply, some schools are starting in the early part of August, especially the southern schools, because they finish school early May as we go to late June. The AP exam is in the first or second week in May. And so we all take the same exam at the same date, yet they get possibly 2 to 3 more weeks of instruction. So we're trying to level the playing field, but there's more to it than that. I want to hit the ground running in September. And so the topics that I am having you learn or investigate will be very helpful as I teach those topics initially in September. So to give yourself acclimated, to get yourself ready to go, and to be ready for the higher level discussions I'm going to have on these topics, you're going to get to do the groundwork. And there's 3 assignments built into this total one. It's a summer assignment, but there's 3 total assignments, and I'm going to explain them. But before we do so, I just want to talk about this course again. It's very challenging. And again, I'm here to help you. And I want you to understand there's got to be connectivity throughout this. So even though it's a summer assignment, I'm not on a beach somewhere, not answering my phone or my email. So please, if you have any questions in any part of these assignments, feel free to understand that you can contact me through email or through the Remind app. You may say, well, why are we using Remind? Well, Parent Square is a good service, but right now I think it's a little bit overwhelming. I have students that use Parent Square. I have children of my own, and I'm getting 1,000 Parent Square reminders for different things, so it floods in. So this Remind I'm still using. Understand that parents can join it, and I do welcome everyone to join it to monitor everything that goes on. And all I'm doing with that Remind is, hey, we need to make sure we get this done, or I might say some things. During the school year, it may be, hey, I said we're having a test Tuesday, but instead of studying for that Monday, take the night off because I'm changing my plan, so that you can use that time accordingly. So it's important to be on that Remind. Things can happen this summer that I want to shoot out a quick notification to all of you regarding a possible, typo or something going on. So it's really important to be on that Remind. I'm going to talk about that. So again, in any case, so number one, I want to make sure you understand that this is a dedication. I know most of you guys, again, coming from 8th grade, everyone's coming from 8th grade. I get that. But you need to make sure that this is something that you're dedicated to. My way of teaching is that I want to spend time in class connecting, doing labs, doing hands-on. That means outside of class, I need the students getting that initial knowledge information. I teach everything in class, but I'm not just going to use my time in class to give notes. People can grab that through my activities online. And that's kind of what this is, getting you acclimated to how I teach as well, because I teach from a website. So I'm going to go to that website right now, show you where the online summer assignment is. So again, it's at your own pace. I do have some soft due dates. The soft due dates are there to remind you that I don't want you to do this all in the 3 days leading up to school. That's not the most effective way to learn. The best way to learn is to do something slowly over a long period of time and do more of it in a short period of time, as opposed to trying to jam it all in. You can't learn guitar in 3 days. You can learn better over 3 months. And so it's a better way that your brain can absorb these concepts. Okay, again, because we're going to be dealing with higher level concepts that are based upon these grounding concepts that are connected to what we call the big idea in this course. Okay, so in any case, let's talk about the summer assignment. It's entirely online. It has all the instructions there, but again, you may not know where to look, and I did give you some links. So let's go there. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, and let's go there. I'm going to go to my desktop. And I'm going to go to Google, and I'm just going to type in Mr. Grodsky chemistry. All right. And you say, oh my gosh, this is biology. Why chemistry? Well, chemistry is the central science that links all the other topics. And I've been teaching chemistry a lot longer than I've been teaching anything else. So in any case, Mr. Grodsky chemistry, I'm going to pick that. And I'm going to go to, there's a YouTube channel, which I do a lot of my own videos and tutorials, as you'll see. And I'm going to go to this, Mr. Grodsky, a site for my classrooms. Okay, I did give you a direct link. And here comes the home page. Okay, if you notice in the upper right-hand corner, as I said in the email, there is our link in green. That's due to the chlorophyll and the chloroplasts. We'll talk more about that, but we're going to click here for more info. Or another thing you can do is go to AP Bio. I'm just putting my mouse over the AP Bio menu, and I'm going to scroll down to summer assignment. So you can see that there's first quarter, second quarter. We're going to run our entire course through this website. I do not use Google Classroom. Okay, you may say, why am I being so different? Well, because I'm so old. And the explanation is very simply is that before there was Google Classroom, teachers didn't use the computers that much. I used Google Sites, which was basically a something much like this through Google Sites. It was a web-based classroom site. And I loved it better. And then when they went to Google Classroom, I was in love with a classroom website. So I will show you what I'm talking about. Any case, so once you scroll down to summer assignment and notice there's 3, I'm going to click on the summer assignment. Okay. I don't know what, okay. And get rid of that box there. And so here we go. You can go back to A3 with this link. We can link forward to assignment 1, but let's talk about this. So as you can see, I have the link to today's Zoom meeting. I am going to post the video in this area for those that couldn't be here with me today. And then I have some words of encouragement. These are the things I just talked about. So the first thing I'm going to need is in this page is kind of the sign up page. I need everyone to sign up with a private Gmail account. You say, why am I not using the WHB Schools account? Because, well, we're probably outside the network this summer, okay? Even though I might be using a WHB school account and I can email everyone on there, I've got people from East Moriches, maybe I have some people from East Moriches right now that don't have their WHB school account working. So let's all work from the private Gmail account. I need you to get that. There's an iCloud. If you like Hotmail, those things are great, but they may not work through the Google forms that I have here. So go get that if you don't have one. And again, for parents, I'm not trying to content outside of school. It's just that school's down and networks get worked on, and we're going to, work together through this, all of which you can monitor as well. Any case, you're going to fill out this form, first name, last name, and that private email account. So that if I link a Google Doc, which I will, I'm going to give you shared Google Docs. I'm going to link it through that email. So you have to be logged on through your Google with that email account to get that shared doc. And I'm going to push that out for different things. The next thing is to sign up for Remind. You can either hit the link here or follow these instructions here. Again, the reason for the Remind is I want to shoot hey, the video's not working. I'm posting a new one or something right away. Or, hey, get on this. There's 3 weeks left of school. All these words of encouragement. And then, of course, the assignment. Notice I said it's being updated. Please refresh every screen as I'm working to make this more clear and more concise. Okay, so basically, I'm going to talk about what we're doing here. Okay, we're going to work from an e-text of the AP Biology textbook. We're going to work from 2 e-texts. One is a little older than others, but this is an excellent textbook. It's a Campbell 9th edition. Okay, AP Biology, it's a biology textbook. So if you click on this link, you can download that, and basically you have a copy of the entire book digitally. And if that's a problem and you want a hard copy, give me a private email. But it's going to be hard. You have to come into school, and I would, at this point in your academic career, you should be having a better time with the ebooks, as opposed to, us older people with gray and missing hair. We like the regular books, because, your life from this point forward is going to be ebooks. But any case, let me know. So you definitely got to download this to a device. And I know there's a problem as the high school is transitioning to newer MacBooks. Okay, our MacBook Airs. And so yours was taken away in 8th grade. So please, I'm contacting to get them out to you this summer. So I'm still in the process of figuring out when they can shoot that. So if you can't get on right away, you don't have a device, I'm sure everyone has a phone. This site works on a phone as well. Not as nice to be working on a computer, but you could get started and hopefully someone has a computer. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a question? Is there a question? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear. Okay, maybe there's no question. Okay, you certainly could stop me with a question. All right, so any case, here are the soft due dates. It's really important that you're doing this at your own pace. This is not busy work. This is getting us up to speed. This is learning some concepts so that when I start in September, you have the beginnings. You're acclimated yourself to these concepts. These are not the first time you hear them, so that when I build onto these concepts in September, you're ready for the high-level learning. Okay, and again, there's going to be a transition, as I talked about. I'm going to help you with that. This is the perfect course for the best students in the school. And if I didn't mention it already, this is an amazing opportunity to take this course. And I should have opened with this. You get a chance to take an AP high-level course that's only opened for seniors in other classes. My kids go to another high school in a local area that only take this course as seniors. I've been teaching this course for about 8 years, and we get freshmen who do 3, 4s, and 5s, 5s being the best score, and they get to do it as a freshman. And putting that in your academic resume really speaks to academic coordinators or counselors in admissions offices. They see that you challenge yourself early. Now, if you don't get the top score, just being in this class, showing that you're challenging yourself, really puts a mark on your academic resume that's so different from the rest. My kids don't have that opportunity, so they can take it their senior year, but could they have gotten a great score earlier on? Sure. And it opens up avenues to take AP Chem early, AP Physics, and more science. Again, one of the things about this course is to understand yourself, right? Maybe you learn through this process that maybe the science part of things isn't something you're totally, into. And hopefully it is, because certainly I am, and I hope you catch on to that love of science. Okay, any case, moving on. So here are your 3 assignments, okay? First, second, and third, and 3 parts. And again, the first thing I need to do is sign up for the class with this form. So I have an email to send you out a Google Doc that you're going to need for the 3 other parts, and sign up for Remind so that I can push out reminders or information and announcements throughout the summer. You can also contact me directly through the Remind. You can send out a DM on the Remind or email me at any time. I'm here for you this summer. It's not just an assignment. Yes, it's at your own pace. Yes, it's online. Everything's explained, but maybe there's some more information you need from me. Okay, so any case, also grab the digital book, okay? Grab the digital book. That's where I'm focused on this summer. So 3 things on this page: sign up, personal email, the Remind, get the book. Okay, so any case, let's go to assignment 1. Let me talk about this. All right, so assignment 1 is we're going to do something called NORTS. It's kind of an abbreviation I make, or a mnemonic I have, called Notes on Reading from the Text. I basically want you to read 13 and 14 from that digital textbook, the Campbell textbook that you're downloading, that e-text. But to prove to me you understand the reading, I want you to write notes for them, okay? And I'm not going to get into how you do that, but essentially, if you notice my webpage, I'm using different colors. I'm changing the font. I want you, with a shared doc, which I need your personal email from to share it to you, I want you to give me the notes, okay? Or you to write notes that show me you understand the reading, or at least the best that you can. the best way to understand how to do a notes on reading from text is if I was to give you a text test, a test on chapter 13, could these notes be good enough to help you study from? If they're not, you're not doing it well enough. So again, if you're not sure, okay, I have a little video of how I start breaking these down from the textbook. So I'll give you little hints of how to organize yourself. But the biggest thing for a NORT is that changing the text, changing the color, okay, emphasizing certain points, trying to put things into your own words. If you're just copying and pasting, you're not learning anything. And I know what the textbook says. I've been using it. So I'm also going to give you feedback before I throw a grade. Now, the grade is a completion grade. If you give me 100% effort, even if there are a few errors, okay, I will give you the 100. These are very small grades that count for the first quarter, and most people earn 99s to 100. And I'll make you do them again if you didn't get something lower. Now, if you don't put the effort in, okay, and you don't redo it, then yeah, you could get a quiz grade starting in quarter one with an 80 or 70. If you don't do the assignment, I will contact your guidance counselor and say, I don't think this is for you since you didn't dedicate any of the assignments any time, and you're putting yourself at a disadvantage at September when I hit the ground running from this information that you're learning. So yeah, so you're going to show me 13 and 14. I'm going to share out a doc to you based upon your private email, and you're going to write notes. And again, if you're not sure how to do that, I'll show you through a little video tutorial, okay? And here are, some of the things that I just said. There are hints of how to do this, okay? And again, before I grade, I will give comments on them. That's why we're using a shared doc. So I'm going to spend time this summer giving you feedback. And again, if you need quicker feedback, email me, remind me, and I'll get back to you to help you understand. So you're going to get a shared Google Doc from that textbook. You're writing what I call a NORT, which is notes on the reading, proving to me that you understand what you read by, again, assimilating the information, trying to put it into your own words, okay? And again, I'm trying to connect the first day of class to the last day of class, and this is the first underlying theme I'm going to use all year long, okay? All right, so in any case, we're going to go to Summer Assignment 2. Again, all online, all readable, okay? All accessible. Make sure you refresh the page. These due dates are, again, soft, but they just help you remind you. So now in the second assignment, we're going to do sketches of mitosis and meiosis, okay? In those sketches, you can take a piece of paper. I'm going to give you a book that gives you the diagram. It's going to give you a different number of chromosomes through the notes that you did already in chapter 13 and 14. You're going to take that information and now apply it to this next understanding and this next concept, okay? So in the diagram, it's got a diploid cell, I think, of 2. I want you to draw a diploid cell with 4. It'll make more sense once you do the initial. These 3 assignments are connected together. Imagine that. That's what I'm trying to do for the year. Okay, so in your sketch, I want you to label and define all these things in your sketch of mitosis and meiosis, comparatively speaking. Maybe you need a bigger poster board, okay, to do this. All right, and again, I give you all the instructions here. And then also, I'm asking you to do some questions throughout the book. All right. So number 2 states, hey, complete question 1, concept question, check 14, page 269. So it's a question there. Complete that. And the answer is listed in the appendix of the book, but, okay, I have a question tutorial. I can help you, walk you through that question. You're not alone. So you can watch me use the chromosomes and the things that we learned in the previous 2 chapters to answer that question. Also, if you're having trouble with the sketches, okay, here's a little tutorial on me going over that part of the assignment where you're doing sketches of mitosis versus meiosis. Notice I'm doing them side by side. And by the way, when you do those sketches, you're going to take a picture of them and load it up into a Google Doc, okay, once you're done. Same thing with this work, okay? This work is also going to be done on a piece of paper, and then you're going to upload it on the same Google Doc, okay? Just take a picture with your phone and upload it and paste it on there. All right. Question 3 is like question 2A that I walked you through the video, but now you're on your own. It's basically a very similar type of problem that you're going to do on your own, okay? Question 3A is another question I'm going to model, and you can use the tutorial here to answer that. And then of course, you're going to do the other question on your own. Okay. So I'm modeling questions. We're connecting from what we learned. We're putting the actual units of 13 and 14 that we took notes on to practice to materialize or precipitate the understanding. Okay, so that's, again, all work is going to be done on a piece of paper, and you're going to transpose that to a Google Doc. All right, and I will take a look at it and give some review if you have questions. Again, assignment 3, last assignment's got a different due date. Okay, you're going to finish up doing another NORT for 2 more chapters. Okay, and based upon the feedback I gave you on the first chapters that you did NORTs on, you should be all set knowing what I'm expecting. And these 4 chapters, although I don't like saying chapters or units, I want everything that I teach connect to the next day. Okay, these 4 chapters are what essentially the whole year is based upon, the big idea that we're connected to. So as you can see, everything is there with either the tutorials that I've created and or the written instructions. And if that's not good enough, please hit me on my remind or email me with any questions. But the biggest thing is that I need you to span this out throughout the summer. Do not wait for the last week. You don't learn an instrument in a couple of days. You do a little bit of practice for a little bit every day for a long period of time. That makes you connect the synapses, okay, to create more connections and more understanding. It's a better way to learn. So I'll be on that. And again, if you're falling behind, or I feel like you're not meeting a check mark, and again, you're working on your own, working around your summer activities, but you've got to do something. I've got to start September by what? Leveling the playing field of other schools. And more importantly, starting day 1 with this information. This is not busy work. I am going to hit the ground running with this information and build on it. All right. Is there any questions? Are there any questions? Okay. So it's again, Mr. Grodzki Chemistry. The links are there. I have not sent out the Google Doc for you to do the work on until I get a number of people signing up, and then I will shoot them out. But you still can get started, because you can start your own Google Doc. Okay, download the textbook and start making your own Google Doc. Please don't link me your individual doc. You just can cut and paste that to the one that I will eventually, okay, send a link out to all the students once they sign up for the class and I have the whole classes. So you may begin earlier. You don't have to wait for the shared doc that I'm going to send you. You can just cut and paste from that. Again, I don't want everyone's individual Google Docs. I have 40 people signed up for this. I would have to go through 40 different places to find it. When I shoot out a Google Doc, I have a centralized way to know where all these are. So it's much easier for me to, get to your doc and add comments. Again, biggest thing is you're not alone. Even though it is at your pace, it is online and it's self-explanatory. Okay, you're not alone. I'm here for questions. Please utilize me. I will answer my emails and my reminds as soon as I can throughout the summer. I'm keeping that dialogue open as you make the transition from 8th grade to high school and college. We're kind of skipping college here, okay? But this is an amazing opportunity and a fantastic class, okay? And again, make sure this is something you want, not something someone else wants. And it's going to take some work and effort, but it's a course I love to teach, and I'm really excited and can't wait to get started. That's why I have a timer when school's going to start. I like summer too. All right. So if there's not any questions, any final questions? All right. So again, good luck. And again, please contact me with any questions, and I will see you real soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye,
Bye.
guys. Bye.